Hello and welcome back to the Planet Crafter Humble. We left off the last episode. We were going to go out and rebuild and then expand also our heaters that are out over there someplace. But we came back to the base to get some iron to build frames out of, and then decided to end the episode there rather than working on that project at the very end of a already long enough episode. So let's head back out and continue that, and then we can figure out kind of what next to do for this upgrade, or for this base rather. But now what next project? I think we'll move this just a little bit. Maybe we can just come over here, maybe to the side of this hill. What a vine? No, it's just a tree. Okay, so let's just pick a spot. If I were to want to join these to the existing base for some reason, I would do so, but I don't think we're going to ever need to do such a thing, so I'm not going to bother doing such a thing. Now, let's see. Let's go there and then here, and I only have enough for 10, so we're going to probably need a few more. How big are these suckers, though? That's the big question. The new ones, the big ones, the upgrade ones. So that's going to make a difference as to how much of this I can even put down, because that's all I have. Let's delete one of these. And let's see how big these are relative to the grid here. The new guys are big. Oh, yeah, they're big. We're going to need a lot of iron. Okay. Each one is going to be like almost a 3x3. Yeah, like 2.5 by 2.5. So that means we're going to need this grid to be 3 times 2.5, which is 6, 7.5, 8 wide. 8 by 8, I guess. So let me take down one of these and put up a little box. Well, I guess I gotta put the box in the grid, don't I? Up a little box here and put that down. I'm glad we didn't start doing this in the last episode, because that would have been a pain of a project to do. Yeah, let's go with that. 8 by 8 though. That's gonna be 64 iron. Yikes. Oh, I know what I could do. I'm an idiot. Well, maybe I can do it. What if, another one, just in case, I put the box down and I make the bots bring me iron? Can we get some in here? Let's see, we're coming from crushers, I suppose. We don't have a direct iron mine. It'd have to come from crushers. It's not going to come from the existing storage. Have to come from crushers, so I don't know that we're going to see any of this very fast. Well, let's go help ourselves, and then we can also maybe get some more in, because if it's going to be 8 by 8, that's going to be more than I can carry, even if I had empty inventory anyways. So that's, well, that is what it is, I guess. Things are big. Maybe I shouldn't have put them on a grid, but then again, grids are nice. If they snapped, they'd be even better, but grids are nice. Ooh, I could do this, though. Maybe. If the priority system works as it says it does, that iron should appear in that chest. At least eventually, once we have bots flying back and forth correctly. I don't know where you were coming from. Oh, probably obsidian? Oh yeah, look at them. Look at them, they beat me there. Nice. Okay, so let's get some of this put down. Yeah, I'm full, so I can't even like grab what's in there so they can bring me some more. I think that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more. It's technically going to be a little bit smaller than this, but why not? Hey. Okay, so that's a good confirmation, though, that the priority system does indeed work as described. It says on the tin. I don't know if we'll get any more right away, but we also don't need to necessarily rebuild this whole thing in one fell swoop. So let's see. Put these on the corner of this, though, so that's inconvenient. But let's grab this stuff, and we'll start on this corner then. And let me see if I can get this to line up reasonably. I guess I should be over here in this corner of it. This is where I could use like a satisfactory style building construction tower thingy. I could just center it, but I can't even really see where the center is, so that's not going to work. Let's just go there-ish. Enough stuff for another one, too, in my pocket already. Okay, cool. Then we can go... Imio is unlocked. Nice. Then we can go somewhere in this vicinity. Let's go centered there like that, maybe. And genetic extractor. Ooh. Okay. That's all we can afford there. Oh, hydration. Yes, Wally, hydration. Okay, good. Go over there to that pool. Lots of goats. Okay, so then this one here, and I'm purposely not rotating these because I don't want to have to deal with trying to figure out what my rotation was before. I'm short one iridium road. Did I do? A little bit. So the bugs are appearing here, which I thought they weren't supposed to. Maybe they just don't early on. And they do later. I guess that could be as you terraform. Then they start appearing on the surface, even though before they could only appear underground. We were seeing them also in, let's see, that 1.5, 1, 2, 3.5, 1, 2, 3.5. So this one would be right here. Yes, so maybe that's not the best. It is actually. We should have gone 9. Now this will be fine. Okay, so I'm going to leave that one alone, though, so maybe I should have put all these in here. Either way. Close enough. What's the stats differences between these two also? I mean, yeah, the 4s and the 5s here. 8 and something times the heat. 8 times the pressure. And a lot more power, too. May not be able to afford all these power-wise right now, either. Take this also while we're thinking about it. This will go right here. There you are. We can add 2 more fuses into it later. We buy them back again. Or find some at this point. And we can put these guys back up. Or more of these guys up. Even if we can't afford them all power-wise, it's okay. That'll do. Not perfect, but it'll do. And the rest of them, I think I'm just going to have to wait until I can get more iron in here. Oh, I got more iron in here. Some more iron. But I saw another bot flying by. I deconstructed this one. We should end up with 6 of these built, because that's what we had of the old ones. And I thought I brought... No, I didn't bring enough stuff for 6 of them. That's right. Okay, this thing. Yeah, we don't have enough stuff for that. Okay. How are you doing on the iron, and where are we at? 5 by 8 plus... So we're missing 3 by 8, which is 24. We have 7 here. We still need like 17 more iron. There's one just flew over my head. Not that. So we can go get the stuff we need for... What did I build? 2, 3, 4? Yes. So yeah, we still need 4 more of those. I'm doing a block of 8 because that's what the booster will boost. But we can also cycle the rest of this stuff that we don't need for these, which is those things. Or not those things, I should say. And that's all of this. And all of those I can keep. Okay, so let's see. Super alloy rods. You know what? We should have checked what our power looks like before I do all this. Gather up all this stuff. We can't actually afford any more of these right now. Okay. You can have that back. We're just going to leave it where it's at. We're still producing, like I said, 8 times as much. Even if it's gone from 6 to 4, it's still like many times as much. We're here. Let's get some food. So the things that just unlocked were what again? Not that, not that, not that, not that. But this guy, Imeo. So we can recycle some of our Serenas that we picked up into Imeos now, which we could probably do. And then genetic extractors, we could see about setting up those. But we're going to need more power before we do anything. Let's start with power. If we have the pulsar quartzes. We do. Good. 5 of those. And 4 of these, and I had those in my pocket and gave them up. Here we're an aquarium. We don't have the fish collector yet. We can't even get fish. Kind of a weird incongruity, I guess. Maybe we'll get more, but let's take a look at when they actually unlock that. I don't even know that we can grow them yet. I think we have to have the fish, the water life collector, where we can even grow our own fish eggs, make our own fish eggs. That's coming at 87. We're not that far off from oxygen. Oxygen rate look like not over there, but over here. The best one, right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, by a large margin, actually. So it's just a matter of sort of time. I guess we could fix that with plants. Yeah, that's these, right? Yeah. Versus the lower tiers, and also versus the seed grower thingy. Probably hidden. Oh, these veggie tubes. Yeah, we need to get rid of those. Place them. Okay, so let's do that genetic thingy first. Genetic thingy. So we can take a look at that. Maybe not, actually. I may not have all of those things, or any of those things for that matter. Lazar, I have none. Okay, we're out. Already out. Clear that out. We have to wait till we can collect more of those, which will come eventually. So let's do a bunch of these then. Oh yeah, those will be easier to do. And replace some plants with these, I think. Fertilizer tier 1. That should have been 12. 3, 4, 5. Yes, that's 12. That's 6 of them. It's a good start. But I can't carry 12 of those. So that's a bad start. That's okay. Let's go just put these around. Now we have a bunch of them over there boosted. So let's go take a quick peek at what we put in those. And then we'll have to come back and get seeds anyways. For the ones we put around, so I want to do that. But I want to just go over here and see what we have. What am I mining here? Oh, dolomite, right. We put Tuscas in here and Humblies. So 400s and 600s. You've got plants and oxygen multipliers. I think this is all Tuscos and Humblies, because I only see... Oh, I see a third one here. Somewhere. You? Portillo. Okay. So we could probably improve that with some better seeds. Especially because that's where our boosted area is, but I'm not that bothered by it. I do want to put a few of these down, but I think I'm just going to put them down near the base for right now, because we're going to have to get the flowers anyway. Those 5. We'll get flowers and 2 more. We'll get 6 flowers, 2 more super alloy, and then we'll be. I should scatter them around the world. Alloy. That moment when you walk into some place, you're like, what did I come in here for? Over here, let's see, the high percentage ones. That's actually the Humblies and the Tuscas, so we did a good job there, although we do have 1 Volnus. The Volnus should be able to be used, I think, for one of the trees, though. Let me check the... seed. Volnus is used for one of the trees, but I think we already used one, so maybe we just don't any of those. Yeah. Let's go plant this one out. We look at the plant seeds. The best ones are the Humblies, and then there's Goldens that are matched with the Humblies, but we don't really need Goldens. And then the Volnus is the next one. Arima is the one we have not found here that we can't do one of the trees because we don't have those. And then Tuscas are next. So doing more of these Humblies is the best bet after, or in addition to the Volnus. Actually, better than the Volnus, but I'll plant one anyway. 2, 3. Actually, you know what? Let's take them all. We'll swap some of them out with the ones we have boosted because I think that's the better option. We also need to stop by and get a quick drink of water. We unlocked something else. Oh, the other butterfly. I should have deconstructed some of those butterflies too, I suppose. We can still do that. Yeah, let's put the boosted ones here because this should be affecting 8. We have a lot more than 8 here. I guess you can't see. You can. It was already Humbly. This one here I saw was lit up. Put that Humbly. I think this one over here was lit up. No, maybe that one wasn't lit up. Oh yeah, it was. That's already Humbly. And that one over there. Tier 3 mutagen. Humbly. Over here. Already a Humbly. And here. Like 4 or 5 of them. That one over there. Actually, I should just maybe put all these as Humblies in this area. Okay, so who am I missing? 1 there. Not that one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm only seeing 7 lit up. That one there. 2, 3. Oh, there's 2 in there. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. There are 8 of them. Are there any other plants here? Yes. This guy here is a Fertillo. You're going to become a Humbly just for reasons. You as well, just for reasons. I think they're all Humblies now. I humbly think that I have done it all. So then let's go over here and just feed the rest of them in. The higher the percentage, the better we're going to get oxygen and plant. Nice. New message received. Ooh. These are just spreading grass because they don't have anything in them. Interesting. I didn't know that happened. Okay, let's do this, this, that, this. This. I mean, you want the boost, so do the boost. But if you don't have the plant, if you put a ridiculous number of these out and don't have the plant seeds, still worth it. See, and then the fullness, and that's good. Put the other ones of these away for now. Plants coming in there now. Any guys? We got a drink. We got food enough. We get food anywhere but the base. But let's go take a look at our email here and put these seeds away. Percentages, you guys, and I think the Ferteos are here. And they're over here with Silius and email. And then bug picking. Starfarm Robotics. If you're still willing to help us, your second task is to manually open the hatch of our second spaceship. Oh, you don't say. It landed on the planet, but the hatch didn't open. And our drones are stuck inside. Find the spaceship and open the hatch manually so we can activate them later to complete the terraforming process. I have found your ship. I need more pulsar quartz. If you could send me a shipment of pulsar quartz, that would be superb. I know you're not going to do it. Okay, so let's come down here and come in here to the miscellaneous guys. Yeah, the two of these. Even though the Emios are worse than these, I'm still going to deconstruct them into that, just for fun. Deconstruct them in the hopes that we get some Emios, just for variety. We can go out and pick more Selenas up anytime, but just thinking, why am I not getting them automatically? But I don't know that I'm supposed to. There you are. Yep. Okay. And so we could go out and pick them up sometime. Or we could just make some, because we have all these other larvae. So we could just grab the stuff and make some. Oops, I didn't press the button. Did I press the button on the other one? Okay, let's just grab tier 1 fertilizer. 2, and mutagen, tier 2. And rare larva, which are over here. 2, and we can feed these in here and see what we get. We may get some more goldens, but variety is the spice of incubating. So. Okay. Alrighty. Why don't we... Oh, I know what I want. I had a thought. I don't think this is true, but I had a thought that I wanted to test or to investigate before I complained any further. No, you cannot get pulsar quartz from the trading. Even though they have a value, it's because they're sellable, but also they don't have a value, so we can't get it. So, unfortunately, I was hoping maybe we could buy some by selling other things, but no such luck. We just have to wait till we can make them. Which is still a bit off. 175 Giga TI, so, I mean, we're really technically only, what, 5/7 of the way there? Aquarium is a bummer, but it does give us some animal generation, even empty. Ooh. Well, that's a possibility then. Let's think about that idea, because at least gets that moving, which will also get this moving, which will give us more access to more of these things up here a little bit faster. We're going to have to put up some aquariums anyway. Eventually they'll become tier 2 aquariums, but for now, we can do that. Let's check the status of our butterflies, though. Some golden, some Emios. There's an Emio. No? 3 out of 4. But we could actually make... No, we need the phytoplankton, which we can't get. Arg. 3 out of 4 isn't bad. I could do more with them, but I think that's good enough just to prove it out. Just to prove the point. I don't know what these guys deconstruct into something. I'm not going to try it, but... yeah. Okay, so... Oh, these take circuits. Yeah, that's not happening right now. When do we get to make circuits? It's got to be close, right? 160. So they're back-to-back. The next thing is here, because we just hit this one at 120 or whatever, but still a little bit off. 87 for oxygen. Well, it's going up a little bit faster now. I think we just need to boost that a little bit faster so we can get started on the fish stuff. Except that I had another thought for something that I don't remember what it was now. Oh, yes, I know what it was now. We were looking for a few more of these. I don't remember how many. I remember there being a 12 here, though, and that would only be 9, so we're still missing a few. Still tear these things apart. Heard 6 clicks, so I'm counting that as 6. It was. And 6 more clicks. Sort 4, 4. Targets just immediately left. I saw them getting flagged right away. Not here yet, but I saw them getting flagged right. There they come now. So we're still missing 3 more drones, tier 1. Eventually we'll have them, I suppose. Rockets also should have been delivered pretty quickly. So this is not going to work, so let's do maybe some more of those plant spreaders then. Since that's literally the thing that's holding us up now. Let's do 5 more, I guess, since 6 was too many. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 slots. 35 minus 1 if we don't count that. Although at some point I'm going to stop bothering with the rover, carrying it around. That's 6, 7 items. We could do 5 if we hide the rover. We'll go put the rover away. Go in there, because it's not going to go anywhere. There's no requests for it. Super alloy. Then 5 seeds. And that means we go back to the Tuskas, I guess. And we'll get some hydration while we're out. Because, yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5. Roll click. Out we go. I should really take these other ones down. So you are you're a regular, and see about replacing them with tier 2s. Well, let's maybe just come out here someplace. Do some out here in a group. Yeah. So at the moment, I have, for example, I have these, but I have also a couple of grass spreaders still out here, I think. Yeah. And the grass spreaders do 108 and 0.19 with the lerma seed giving them a small boost, right? Or no, they eat the lerma seed. Okay. Whereas these give quite a bit more, and they still spread grass, and actually spread more grass. For more energy, but not that much more energy, and a lot more plants and a lot more oxygen. So it makes sense to take these down too. And if we want to replace them, we can, but we don't have to. Oh, these got to come down too, right? Celius, Eo. And it exploded because I wasn't paying attention to things. I do still have got boxes in here filled with stuff. Can't believe there's still stuff in those. That's insane. I mean, it's not insane, but it's also insane. Not that I really need this stuff either. I think it's going to get thrown away, but no. Let's see. Do I have any of those? Thank you. Here is, yeah, tier 1. Or here was a tier 1. Impact comes in. here, drop this stuff off. Ah, right there. 3, 5. Another one or a few. Oh, there's a few there. Still. Might be the rest of them. And those mushrooms never respawned in these pillars, so that's that definitively answers that question that we had earlier about them. I see 3 of them there, and we got 5. That's 8. That's possibly all, but maybe not. Any other flower spreaders around? We can check the stats. So we had a billion of them. I don't remember how many there are over there. 8 plus at least a couple, I think. And we did 6 and 5, so we should have at least 6 and 5 is 11, and 8 is 19. At least 20 of those. I don't think I went very far. Oh, there's one right there. Derp. We can go check our power screen to see what we have for flower and grass spreaders. I gotta take this stuff back to the base, given that we're going there anyway. That water will probably sit there for a little while, at least until something goes crazy crafting. Not the right room. Power screen, let's see. What do you have here? Here are 2 flower spreaders. 20 of them. That's a pretty good guess. I'm surprised it was only 9 that we had out there in that big area, though. Get rid of those food growers, probably now. I don't see any flower spreaders, 1 or grass spreaders. If there were, they would be pretty low because their power drain is pretty low. But I don't see any, so we're going to assume that I did all of them. Let's go take a look at what we have left now for flower seeds, now that the drones have probably brought them all back to us. In terms of this box, and they're all just Tuscas. This one is full, though, which means I might want to upgrade the Fertillos to this box. Yeah, do that. Can take the Fertillo out. Full click. Right click, right click. Okay. And then we can put those in there. Add in. Great. And food's getting low. Guess I could have just used the food in the auto crafter. Moved it, that's right. Oh, actually. Cookies. We have a cookie. I'm going to eat a cookie. It'll give me a run speed boost. Now, this is going to take a very, very long time to make these, with only having 1 flower, or 1 wheat and 1 cocoa grower farm. But it's fine. I'm not that worried about it. We're actually still picking everything but beans, huh? Oh, no, there's mushrooms are ready to go, I think. Yeah. They're incoming. The regular one, or is this is blue? So this is gonna be osmium. Yeah. Don't care. You're still growing. You know what? I keep forgetting I have a teleporter still here, even though I walked past it how many times. Yeah, so it's only the eggplant that are still being used, which means we need to plant more. But we're also... The sooner I can get rid of this old base, the better off we are. Anyway. And in fact, stuff I just put in here. We could probably just move the rest of this stuff over to here. See what we can get rid of. Should be recycling aluminum now, right? I think. Well, at least I downsized. Upstairs, we still have sulfur? No, we don't. Good. Well, not in the one. Oh, yes, we don't. Okay, so this is down to just being a house for all of the butterfly domes and things. The butterfly domes are actually less useful than the butterfly farms. 139 energy for 20 insects. This is 30 energy for 75 insects. So, yeah, the butterfly farms are better, but also these hold 2 butterflies, right? And the butterfly farms only hold 1 eye, right? So there is that slight difference, but still, yeah, it's not worth it because they're costing twice the energy, more than twice the energy, and they give way less insects because, yeah. So we're better off taking those down anyway. So let's just take those butterfly domes down. The tree dome, we need to figure out what we're going to do about the tree dome. Specifically, I'm going to move it eventually, but for right now, it needs to stay in service someplace. Take that down, and then the rest of them are over here, right? I'm outside. Okay. Oh, there's only 2 of them. Oh yeah, there's only 2 of them. Sure we're not filling up too fast here. That's about all we can handle. Did I put a new comms antenna on the new building? I don't remember. Do I have a place for these to get picked up? Go. That one did. But yeah, they're going into boxes. They might be full boxes, but they're going into boxes. That's just getting collected there. All the base metals. Oh, they're getting scrapped. Base metals are getting scrapped. Oh yeah, all the butterflies get picked up. Oh, they're gonna go into... They're getting scrapped too if they're overflow. Okay, that's fine. This could come out. This room could come out. That technically needs to stay until I figure something else out. This could all come out if it weren't for the doors being over there, but I could move the doors. What's inside? Oh, the thing's on the roof. All right, we'll take you down later. Yeah. I heard a drop. But I also need a door here, Wally. Well, I don't. I have a magic gateway, but silicon? I didn't get it. I didn't get it. Well then, I locked myself in. Sort of. Let's go back to base. And I guess I could have kept the iron and titanium in my pocket. Would have been a useful way of handling things. Right, those three. Did I? No, I did not move the antenna, so we'll move the antenna also. You can go... Oh, that was floating on top of there, too. Oopsie. There. For reasons. This beacon could get taken down, and I'm going to put a new one up at the new base. Go. Oh, and then I guess that can go too, right? Right. Okay. Let's go downstairs. Clipped down here. Not what I wanted to do, but that's what I did. Go upstairs up here. I'll put the antenna up and the beacon up here. Antenna. Am I blind? Yes. Also. And the beacon's right next to it. And you can be green. This is warranted. So I haven't decided yet what to do with the dome. And you know what? Actually, one of these ports. Yeah. Yeah. What to do about that? I don't know what happens if I take it down. Oh, there's a lot of them hanging out in here. Things should be kind of cleared up. So far as... work goes, or the tier 1s go. And 16, yeah. It says there's 9 in the network, so good. Well, worst case, let's see what happens. I don't know what happens to the existing flying ones, though. Do they just freeze? Yes, they do. Okay, good. Where did I want to put these? I didn't have a decision. Oh no, I'm falling. I'm falling and I can't get up. Oh. I have to climb? I don't know where I want to put these exactly. Maybe I add on over here. I'm out here. That's probably a good idea. For the moment, though, you can just hang out like this. Turn it around though, the other way, Wally. You can just hang out in here, and we'll work you up later. You're still gonna supply tier 1s just in case until I confirm that I have them all. Highest priority. And I'll give you all these 2s back, and they got to work again. And We got a door here, don't we? Door here. Adorable. Yeah, that's a big ouch. Thought I was recycling aluminum. Oh, I'm not recycling aluminum because it's the only thing being processed out of the bauxite, and I don't want to just process bauxite infinitely for no apparent reason. But I can do this and get rid of it myself. Let's see. You guys? No, there's none there. So it feels like I'm missing 3. Two, I guess. There's 10 here, so I guess I'm missing 2. I don't know what would have happened to them, though. Oh, no. Or did I not make all of the tier 2s? I don't remember that either. So where are we at with blueprints here? Went and you pretty close. Tier 3 mutagen doesn't really help me much. Although we could actually automate it if we have the stuff. That might be a good thing. And then these guys. All the things. Take a look at the recipe for mutagen tier 3, rather. Yeah, go for it. Those are things we have lots of, and we could use those things getting used rather than being scrapped all the time. I'm gonna come up here, and I'm just gonna drink a bottle of water. And then what do I have for mutagen tier 3 already in storage? Just a few, and a couple of those have probably already been made here. So that's good. Oh, I know one more thing I wanted to do. This one here needs to have added to it. Oh, wait, how the hell did I get that in there? The imio. Just because. But I think other than that, we'll leave this here. We'll come back in the next one. I'll make sure that something else useful is unlocked before we start again. And then we will continue expanding and upgrading and all the thinging our base here. And seeing what else we can find to work on. Hopefully we'll get fish going in the next one. We'll be able to start crafting at least some fish. If we can get that fish collector, the water life collector thing going. And then we'll kind of go from there and see what else comes up. But we'll leave this here for now. And we'll see you all in the next one for some more planet crafting. Thank you all for joining me. Have a good one. Bye for now.